P0171 and P0174. Bank 1 and Bank 2. So yeah, P0171, P0174. I just looked up online. P0174 is the one I didn't really know what it was. It is it's a Bank 2. More than likely, what people are saying, it's too lean. Fuel mixture, and so people are saying it's Bank 2 sensor 1. Okay, so this car is a V6, has 2 sensors. I'm actually glad about that, because Bank 1 is the hard sensor to get to. They're all kind of hard to get to, but Bank 1 on this car is very hard to do anything with, and I'll show you why. All right, so here's Bank 2. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 4, and 6 right here. And I can't see the sensor Bank 1 on sensor 1, but it's right under the plenum here somewhere. That would be sensor 1 for Bank 1. All right, so people are saying Bank 2 sensor 1. So we have Bank 2 up here, and Bank 2 sensor 1 is right there. So see how easy that is to get to. So that's pretty cool. And then here's the connector right here. I'm not sure if I replaced that before or not. All right, so another thing is we have Bank 1. We have P0171. Okay, now that can be a MAF sensor right here. It can be like your cover, letting air in there. It's too lean as well. So we have a cut in this boot here, so I'm pretty sure that's the problem for this right here, because I've either cleaned this recently or replaced. I think I cleaned it. I think I replaced a Corolla one recently, so may have to replace this MAF sensor. They're generally about 25 bucks, but you can look at it and clean it and try it out before you buy a new one if you like. But yeah, we have air getting into the intake here. Right there, see that hole? So I need to get this hose replaced, or just do a better job of using some duct tape, which is probably what I'm going to try to do, because the car runs very well with this code, and I'm going to have to so I'm not worried that much about it as far as safety goes, but as far as getting an emissions, which I have to get in about a month, I'm going to have to get the check engine light off and and pass the emissions test. So I think what I'll do is use the duct tape, take this off, and instead of just, because I was trying to wrap it in here and I couldn't get it I couldn't get it underneath here. I was just kind of putting it on top, and it just kept on coming up. So we'll try to take that off, wrap it really nice, put it back on, see if that see if that P0171 goes off. And who knows, it may take the P0174 off as well. So we're going to do that first. So just unscrewing this. There's 2 clamps. And we need to separate the cover from that so we can remove it. So we'll have to get the cover off as well. Okay, so to get the cover up high enough to be able to pull this hose or boot off, I disconnected a hose right here that goes on to the cover. See there, right there, and the MAF sensor. Broke my little clip, but that's disconnected as well. So we can lift it up pretty high. Got it out of the hinges over here. Don't need to remove these hoses. Hopefully I've loosened this so that we have movement here. See, we got some separation here. So if I lift it up with 2 hands, actually it's coming off just my 1 hand. All right, so it's off. See, and we don't want to remove any hoses while we're doing this, but we don't see, so be careful here. And if you hear that little vacuum hose I just popped off right there, good thing I heard that. I might have not noticed that it was off when I started it. All right, so I'm these two hands here before I mess something up, but all I'm going to do is just take this off now. All right, so see this little cutout here? So this lines up right in here. I've already removed it really. So here's the cut. See that? There. Probably can't see it. The sun's pretty bright here, but you can see it from this angle here. All right, got some soap, water, dishwashing detergent actually, and washed it off. Still a little sticky, but it's clean inside as well. Dried it with some compressed air. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this duct tape. That's the brand. I'm not sure how good that's gonna be. Also took the clamp off on this side. All right, so yeah, we're gonna take the duct tape, and I'm gonna start out with like half of the width. Let's go with about like that right there. Okay, right there's where our cut is. So I'm gonna start way up here. Just laying it on there. Alright, it stops right there. Alright. What I'm going to do is, can't see it from the inside. I'm going to connect this right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing over here. It's not as important as it was the very center one here. So you can see that even stops there. So we'll pick up again right there. Anyway, I think you get the idea of what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to push this tape into the grooves so that it's just not covering it, and then there's possible air underneath it that could get back into the intake. Okay, so what I've done off camera is I put 2 layers right over. Wasn't worried about pushing it into the creases there. Brought it over here as far as I could so I could put the clamp back on and put it over the duct tape so that it doesn't raise up when it maybe dries out and it gets older. So what I'm going to do now is on this side I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the clamp off. And the reason I didn't take them both off is because I wanted to kind of keep the same direction that we had as far as which end where it was going. So alright, so yeah, all I'll do is just take the tape here, we'll start like right here. So we need to go over this quite a bit, so yeah, we'll start like right there. And I'll go back over, you know what I'll do, I'll put this down and then I'll go back over the center. So yeah, just like this. A couple of times, sorry for the camera work. Bring it over enough so that the clamp will get over the duct tape. I mean, it's not rocket science, I'm just filming it as I do this. I could probably do it off camera, and I probably will. Is that a couple of times? Alright, let's cut it right here. Yeah, the adhesive would be, or the adhesive would probably not be a good idea because we're going to need some flexibility. Okay, so we'll be able to get that with the duct tape. Alright, so yeah, we've got it on both ends, so I think what we'll do is, since yeah, it ended right here. I'm pretty sure it'd probably be okay just like this. We'll take one more and just put it right between the clamps, like maybe two layers. In the meantime, let's go ahead and put the clamp back on. And we'll do that. We'll do it off. Alright, so yeah, I'll take probably won't take the width that we have here. I'll probably cut it a little bit, and we'll lay 2 layers over the center. Alright, so putting a fresh layer in the center area. I'm just going the width of the duct tape. It's about 2 right there. Clamp will maybe capture some of this new one over the center, but it's definitely going to get over the layer underneath the one we just put on. And let's put that clamp back on. Okay. Alright, so there's my repair. I'm not going to be able to see any tape underneath there, but yeah, there it is. A lot of tape. 2 sides, or 2 rows on this side, 2 rows on this side, 2 rows in the center. Okay, what we're going to do is, yeah, remember that little cutout right there? That's going to go right there. So I'm going to put this on first on the box there. Alright, so we've got the clamp on flush. Now we're going to put the cover here. And we'll need to turn it a little bit here so that it's going to line up. Alright. You can always turn it more later, but we've got to get our box. I'm going to use 2 hands for this. We have to get our box into the hinges here. Over here as well. So let me use my other hand. Alright, got the cover back in place. Sealed. We just need to tighten our bolts. In my case, I got a screw here on this side. The other side over there, the bolt actually, or screw, does not, it's bolt actually, it's a 10 millimeter, does not come out of the box, or does not come out of the cover. Yeah, I'll have to use my wrench, but yeah, so that stays in, which is, so I don't know how I lost the other side, but yeah, that's a 10 millimeter. So I'll get that down. Alright, so air filter cover back on. I just want to make sure that this boot is okay. Yeah, I think it is. I didn't see any cracks in it. We need to tighten the clamps down on our repair. Okay, that's good. Next we will put this hose back in its position. And the nipple. Move the clamp up. I don't know if we'll get a click out of this or not. It's on there. It didn't click because, you know, the little tab broke off. I actually had to get it off with a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, so it is connected. Next we'll go over here and put this vacuum hose back in place. Where was it at? Right here to here. Alright, we're good. Now I'm going to start it up and let you see that the check engine light is on. I just did an oil change, so I'm also going to check and make sure there's no leaking at the drain bolt and the oil filter. So and then we will probably do an update on this later. So yeah, let's start it up. I'm thinking maybe a day or two, if this is going to work, a day or two of driving, going through a drive cycle would take the check engine light off. If the repair is complete now, we didn't do anything for that P0174, so hopefully this may take care of both of them. We'll find out. So yeah, check engine light right there, so we will watch that, like I said, in the next couple of days. So I guess that'll be it for now. I'll get back later with any results, good or bad. Alright, here's an update. I think I got some good news. Earlier today, about lunchtime, I started the car and the check engine light was not on any longer. So I didn't drive it because it's got a bad wheel bearing or something's going on in the front end. So just turned it off. Probably after a minute. Okay, so now I'm going home. It's about 8:30 p.m. Have not started it or driven the car since. We're going to see if that was a fluke or if it really did go off. So here we are starting it. Cool, it's off. It is off. All right, so I'm going to try to get my emissions first thing tomorrow if it stays off. And let me just go back over what we did. So yeah, we repaired that boot. I did not drive this car very much at all. I'm thinking in 3 days time that I did drive it since the repair, probably went maybe 30 miles. Okay, so I did have probably 10 starts or something like that. Did not put any more fuel in the tank or do anything else. Never disconnected the battery cable or any of that stuff. It just went through a cycle and cleared itself. So that's kind of the backstory of after the repair, that is. Looking like our intake duct tape repair has taken both of those codes off. Anyway, I guess that'll be it. Thank you for watching the video. Till next time, have a nice day. Take care.